So let's talk about Su. Su is sitting at 2.29. It's almost $2.3. We have covered Su previously as well. Let's talk about that. Meanwhile, can you let me know that you invested in Su not because you heard that Grayscale has invested, and you invested because you have some brain and you have your reasons? If you have, please let me know what were they. Last time I covered this thing on 1st of April, April Fool's Day. And on Fool's Day, we discussed Su with a bit of clarity. We offered a support area of 2.4. I said if it continues to hold 2.4, then we can expect it to go towards 3.5. If it doesn't, then we have a support area at 1.7. Now, Su, from the larger perspective, I've covered this thing's fundamental. I've told you that this is going to be one of those beautiful disasters. In a long run, you will see Su achieve 50 cents again, which time will tell anyway, because it is getting inflated every month, and Grayscale has pretty much taken its exit. So you are on your own. You are their exit liquidity in the most simplest manner. You are that paper towel when someone eats food and then they clean your hands on you. that's what exit liquidity means. But let's talk about Su. So at that time it was sitting at 2.49, almost $2.5. We had a support area at 2.4. Unfortunately, it couldn't hold on to that, and that's why it has entered below this red line again, and it has gone down. Now let's see how low did it go. So it didn't go that dramatically bad. It couldn't hold on to the area of 2.4, but it went almost towards $2. It held on to the psychological support of $2. It didn't bother going towards 1.7. So on the bright side, at least it is respecting the psychological support areas and is not breaking that, because I'm sure that there's so many people out there still screaming Su, Su, Su. If you had been an Indian, you would have laughed at this one. Anyway, so we are pretty much back to square one. If Su continues to hold $2, which is the psychological support area, we will not talk about 1.7, we will talk about $2. Then I would expect Su to be on a journey towards 2.4, which was the support area to begin with. If it conquers, then we can start talking about the support, the next target of 3.5, which is hidden, but believe me when I say it is 3.5. The black line is there. So at this stage, it is really, really simple. All we want from Su is to go and conquer 2.4, live above that for 2 days. If it does, then it will shoot up towards 3.5. Now 3.5, 3.4, fuck that part. The most important thing is that it will be in pieces. It will go and conquer $3. Is going to be a psychological area. Once it goes to $3, a lot of people are going to panic sell, and they're going to think if they don't take an exit now, it's going to dump on them again because they were stupid to hold on to it. They didn't take an exit. They will start taking an exit. You need to understand a lot of people have purchased this coin around 50, 60 cents, and they were stupid enough to not sell at $5. Now, right now, they're just sitting angry. So whenever Su goes up, they sell. And that's why Su will continuously have good amount of selling pressure, because it has angry and upset investors. And then there are investors who are going to freak out and sell because they think it's going to continue with the dump. I mean, going from $5, $6, I don't know what was the top, going from, let's say, $5.5 to $2, that is disastrous. That's a drop of 70% in less than a year. It's not something that anyone wants. Generally, you see such kind of disasters over multiple years, not in less than a year or 6 months or 7 months. Anyway, as long as $2 holds, I am aiming for 2.4. After it conquers 2.4 and spends 2 days above it, then I'm going to talk about the journey towards 3, then 3.5. If it is not able to conquer the area of 2.4, it goes in and reacts and it goes back down, then I'm going to rely on the $2 again. And I would only assume that $2 is gone if it breaks $2 for more than 8 hours. It's a mini support. If it breaks it more than 8 hours, then 1.7 it is. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment, and I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.